So we are just about done. We have our beautiful site. It's responsive. Let's do other things. Let's do some details. For example, as the screen grows and shrinks, we might want our fonts to be a different size. So let's see if we can understand how we can change the size of the text. Now, of course, if it has to do with sizes, it has to be in the media screen. So let's go to 960 by 3000 first. Let's go down to container, where you styled the container. Okay, I'm going to close this up a little bit. I'm going to grab this container. I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to put P. So all the P's within the container will be font size. Oops. Font size. Let's say 18 pixels. Okay. And then in our container at 960, we'll want our H1, let's just say H1, to be 28. Okay, so let's just move that over. Let's move the media screen over. Look at our beautiful site. Okay, so you can see we changed the H1 to 28, and our font changed, and so as it goes down, you can see that the fonts will change according to the media screen, just like everything else. And so let's grab that container, what we just did, copy it, go down to 768, the media screen for 768. We can put it near the container just so that we can keep track of where things are. Here we go. So let's change this to, I don't know, 14, and this to 20. And then we can go do the same thing for the phone. Or let's see, 768 first. That was 480 that we just did, because that was really quick. Okay, see, let's see, 480. Looks like I didn't put a closing squiggly. Okay, container, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so at container, P, H1, that's at 480. At 768. Let's make it so that the P's will be, I don't know, 16, and the H1 will be 24. We could also do things, just so you can see, color will be red at 768. So you can see that the possibilities are absolutely endless. I'm going to move the media CSS over. I'm going to refresh because it's cached. So you can see that the size of the fonts can change also according to the media screen. And you can apply all kinds of different things, different headers, different everything according to the size of the media screen. Now let me just show you one more thing. If we were to place an image on this page, let's place an image on this page. I'm going to go edit this page as soon as WordPress responds here. Okay, let's add an image. Let's add some media. Let's add this fairy picture. Let's insert it into the post. Okay, it's inserted into the post. Wow, that's really big. Okay, so let's move it over to the side and let's update and see what happens. See, because not only does everything else have to respond, but the pictures you put on the page also has to respond. Let's go to the home page. And see that this picture is like way too big. Okay. And no matter how small it gets, that picture stays gigantuous like that. This is how you fix that. If you go to Edit and look at that picture, if you click on it, you get this pencil. So let's edit that picture. Okay, it's really big. So what we want to do is go down to the advanced options. You might have to click this twirl down. And what we want to do is add a class to that. So let's say we want it to be 30% of the screen. We type in 30, and when we save it and update, we can see that from now on, with that class on the graphic, it will now be 30% of the screen at whatever media screen it's at. Okay, so there it is. It's now 30% of the screen, whatever the media screen. Okay, if we wanted to edit that some more, and let's say 50%. We look at the picture, click on it, go to the pencil, change this to 50. 50. Update. Update. Okay, and when we view the page, the graphic is now 50% of the page at whatever media screen we're talking. So it also grows and shrinks according to the media screen. Now, let me show you why that works. I wrote some code that makes that work. It's in the style CSS. If you were to go near the top, right here, underneath section 2, you'll see that there's a whole blob of code here. What it says is when there is a class 20, and it's spelled out because classes can't be numbers, if you put a class 20, then the width is going to be 20% and the height will be auto. We put 50, so here, we typed in 50, so it is 50% with the height auto. So what it basically allows you to do is to determine how wide that graphic is going to be. Let's just, for fun, let's change it to 70. I created a class for every 5 pixels. So you can do 55, you could do 75, 75. If I type in 75 down here without the dot and I update it, that picture will be 75% of the div that contains it, where it's located. Okay. Okay, let's view page, and now that picture is going to be 75. Remember, you can't have numbers, so it would be wonderful if you could just type 70 in there or 75, but it doesn't work that way. And that's how you can make your graphics 75%. Okay. So that's how you make your images responsive.